The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Namaskar, welcome to Next IES. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. Now, India's corporate social responsibility framework has seen a significant contributions from 2014 to 2023. Talking about the importance of CSR contributions in agriculture sector, agriculture employs 47% of the population and contributes to around 16% to the GDP, but it faces challenges such as resource degradation, stagnant farmers' income, and climate change threats. Therefore, CSR can play a key role in addressing these issues, especially with growing corporate interest in sustainability. Example of CSR initiatives in agriculture include grain banks, farmer schools, water conservation projects, and energy efficient irrigation. And do you know, friends, India became the first country to legally mandate corporate social responsibility through Section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. But a major challenge in leveraging CSR for agriculture is the lack of clear and consistent reporting framework to track agricultural CSR spending. Therefore, to address this, it is essential to create a distinct category for agriculture in CSR reporting, which would improve transparency, target funding more efficiently, and ensure that sector receives the necessary support for sustainable growth. Now, Supreme Court ruled that eligibility criteria for selecting candidates to public services cannot be altered once the recruitment process has begun. The court emphasized that any changes to the criteria must adhere to the fundamental rights under Article 14 and under Article 16 and must be non-arbitrary. The court also noted that any change to the recruitment rules after the process begins would violate the principle that rules of the game should not be changed midway. Now, Niti Aayog CEO emphasized that India should join both Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership and Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. India has exited the RCEP negotiations in 2019 despite starting talks in 2013. The RCEP includes ASEAN countries and 6 free trade agreement partners, which includes China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. Talking about Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, it is a free trade bloc spanning 5 continents, including countries like Canada, Mexico, Peru, Chile, New Zealand, Australia, Brunei, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Japan. And joining these trade agreements would benefit India's MSME sector, which accounts for 40% of India's exports. Now, Supreme Court overturned its 2021 verdict and ruled that Directorate of Revenue Intelligence officers have the authority to issue notices and recover dues under the Custom Act 1962. In 2021, 3-judge bench had ruled that DRI officers could not exercise the functions of a custom officer unless the center specifically authorized them under Section 6 of the Custom Act. But recently, Supreme Court clarified that DRI officers, along with officers from Customs, Central Excise Intelligence, and other similar departments, are proper officers under Section 28 of the Custom Act and are competent to issue show-cause notice. Next article talks about One Rank One Pension scheme, which has recently completed 10 years. Here, One Rank One Pension means same pension for same work and same length of service irrespective of the date of retirement. For example, a journal who retired in the year 1980 will be receiving the same pension as the journal who retired in the year 2015. This implies bridging the gap between rate of pension of current and past pensioners at periodic intervals. Next article talks about Mount Lewotobi, which is located in Indonesia and recently it erupted again. It stands at more than 1500 meters and it is one of the Indonesia's 127 active volcanoes. Now, second meeting of the India CARICOM Joint Commission was held virtually and the meeting reviewed full range of relations between India and CARICOM, including economic and commercial ties, agriculture, health, energy, infrastructure, technology, human resource development, culture, and people-to-people exchanges. Both sides discussed strengthening economic cooperation, enhancing trade, and fostering partnership in areas such as education, digital infrastructure, development cooperation, renewable energy, science and technology, climate change adaptation, disaster management, and resilient infrastructure. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.